In the early morning, the Lin family was extraordinarily lively. Because of the clan meeting, everyone in the Lin family walked towards the martial arts field in the center of the Lin residence. Have you heard that this time, not only the uncle and the third master are back at the clan meeting, but also the chief elder? It seems to be for the head of the family. Although the patriarch is powerful, his useless son may have died, and he was sent back by the people of Yanhezong himself, which has humiliated our Lin family. The uncle has always been dissatisfied with the patriarch, so how can he not attack this time? Maybe our Lin family is going to change hands. On the way, there were people from the Lin family whispering, and the crowd seemed to know that today's clan meeting was unusual. Lin Feng and Lin Hai are also on their way to the Central Martial Arts Arena. Seeing Lin Feng safe and sound, a strange look flashed in the eyes of many people, and some people even wondered why this trash didn't die, but the majesty of Lin Hai, most of them could not help but flash. No one dared to express their thoughts. This waste is really dead, and it's not dead. Suddenly, a harsh voice came out, which made many people's eyes stagnate. When they looked up, they saw a group of people walking towards this side. The person who spoke was a young man. Lin Yun, the son of Lin Haoran, the eldest of the Lin family, and Lin Feng were both 15 years old, but they were 6 martial cultivators at the Qi martial level. It turned out to be Lin Yun, no wonder he dared to say that. When the crowd saw the third master Lin Haoran and the uncle Lin Ba Dao walking together, their hearts suddenly became awe-inspiring. You say it again. A cold light flashed in Lin Hai's eyes, and he looked directly at Lin Yun, causing Lin Yun's eyes to hurt a little, and he didn't dare to look directly at Lin Hai. Second brother, your family owner is getting more and more outrageous. Even the younger generation is bullying. Lin Badao sneered, his tone indifferent. Lin Hai, are the head of the family anyway, and Lin Yun is so uneducated, what kind of decent he is? Lin Hai responded indifferently. Second brother is really majestic, but I would like to see how long your patriarch can be majestic. Lin Haoran said meanly, your useless son was carried back to the Lin family by the people of Yanhezong and thrown into the face of my Lin family. No one can tell. How long will I be prestige? Lin Haoran, you mean that I won't be the head of the family for a long time? Do you want to be? Do you think you are qualified? Lin Yun, who was beside him, felt cold all over and hid behind Lin Haoran. It's up to the elders to decide whether they are qualified or not you, Lin Hai. Lin Haoran's face turned gloomy. So you admit it, that's fine. I, Lin Hai, are still the head of the house. What's the sin of your son who cursed my son to die in front of me? Lin Hai did not give in at all. The cold was getting stronger and stronger, the temperature of this space dropped a lot, and even faint white frost appeared. The head of the house is worthy of being the head of the house. He has his own majesty, and he actually took the lead in attacking the third master. The crowd's eyes all turned towards this side, and there was a faint admiration in their hearts. They thought that Lin Hai would passively deal with the attack of the uncle and the third master. Lin Hai, do you think I'm afraid of you? Lin Haoran came prepared today, and when the words fell, a powerful burst of heat rushed out, fighting against the ice. My father has an ice soul martial arts, so he majored in the ice martial arts, while the flame martial arts possessed by Lin Haoran practiced flame martial arts. Water overcomes fire. Even if his cultivation level is quite Lin Haoran, he will not be his father's opponent. The protagonist is obviously not him. Lin Feng, who was on the side, looked at Lin Badao next to him, and saw a sinister sneer on the corner of Lin Badao's mouth, and then said, Second, the clan meeting is about to start, you are the master of the elders. Highs. In the Lin family, the elders are above everything else, and they exist to constrain the head of the family. Therefore, Lin Badao used the elders to suppress Lin Hai and put a big hat on Lin Hai. Lin Hai glanced at Lin Haoran disdainfully, then withdrew his breath and left with Lin Feng. Lin Haoran naturally sensed Lin Hai's disdain, and there were cold lights in his eyes. This time your useless son was lucky not to die, next time it won't be so cheap. Lin Hauren's eldest son, Lin Hung, is a leader among the outer disciples of the Yunhai sect. Sooner or later, he will become an inner disciple, or even a core child. The father is the son, and his status will naturally rise at that time. And Lin Ba Dao's daughter Lin Qian is even more gifted. She is now a disciple of the Haoyue sect, and her future achievements are limitless. Among the three brothers, only Lin Hai's son has extremely poor qualifications and is called a waste. This is exactly Lin Ba Dao. Relying on Lin Hauren, now the elders are also facing them. This is the general trend, and Lin Hai is bucking the trend. In the huge performance field, all 400 or 500 people of the Lin family gathered here. In the center of the performance field was a high bluestone platform. At this moment, the people in power of the Lin family were on it. Elders, the people from the Yunhai sect, came to our Lin family a few days ago. It was an honor, but I didn't want to send half of the dead waste and lose the face of my Lin family. Therefore, I propose to expel Lin Feng from the family. You deserve to be a child of my Lin family. Lin Hauren stood up and said to all the elders on the elders' table, directly attacking. You're very refreshing and straight to the point. However, the head of my family has not spoken yet. When will it be your third child's turn to point fingers? Get back to your position. Of course Lin Hai knew Lin Hauren's purpose, which was extremely powerful. He wanted to let's see how the other party wants to expel his son from the family, and then take his position as the head of the family. Second brother, it's not right for you to say that. Although you are the head of the family, the third child is also one of the leaders of the family. It is for the sake of my Lin family. Your trash son really shames my Lin family and should be expelled from the family. Lin Ba Daoxin Shichi sounded and attacked Lin Hai together. I will take care of my son myself. What is it with the family, let alone you, Lin Ba Dao? I know that you have always coveted my position, so today, you and I will have a fight. If you beat me, I will take my son out of the Lin family. If you lose, don't fart for me. Lin Hai stood up, stepped out, and came directly to the center of the high platform. A powerful breath bloomed, pointing at Lin Ba Dao. You have to fight if you don't fight. Lin Feng watched his father change his normal behavior. He was aggressive, and his heart was bright. Martial arts of the mainland were respected. Only the powerful had the right to speak. He wanted to use his own strength to shut up the other party. I'm afraid you won't succeed. When Lin Ba Dao heard Lin Hai insulting him for farting, his anger grew. He got up and stood opposite Lin Hai. All the elders kept silent. They were all happy to see this situation. If Lin Hai couldn't even win against Lin Ba Dao, and he had another trash son, the position of the head of the Lin family would naturally have to be moved. I want to see why you are so mad. Lin Ba Dao sneered, but saw that Lin Hai didn't talk nonsense to him at all. The meaning of ice enveloped the high platform, and the hundreds of Lin family felt the biting cold at the same moment. Into the bone marrow. This is the power of martial spirit. Lin Hai's martial spirit is an ice soul martial spirit. Once released, everything around him will be eroded by ice. Frozen for 1,000 miles. Lin Ba Dao just wanted to release his martial soul, but he heard Lin Hai shouting loudly, and then a cracking sound came out. With Lin Hai as the center, the ice covered the high platform and spread to the surrounding area, and the entire high platform was covered with ice. On the snow-white ice, Lin Ba Dao also became an iceman at this moment, and was frozen in the ice. Boom! There was an explosion, the ice and snow shattered, and Lin Ba Dao's body flew straight out, spewing a bloody arrow from his mouth, and then he fell heavily. The elders stood up and looked at the scene in front of them in shock. Lin Ba Dao was actually vulnerable. Frozen for thousands of miles, Lin Hai's frozen Ju has reached the 8th level, no wonder it is so strong. The elder's eyes flickered. Lin Hai possessed the ice soul martial spirit, coupled with the powerful frozen Ju. He instantly frozen Lin Ba Dao, then one hit kills, all in one go. Lin Ba Dao doesn't even have time to react. As long as Lin Hai slows down by half a beat, I'm afraid it won't be so easy. The eyes of everyone in the Lin family looked a little dull. It was the first time they saw such a domineering Lin Hai, who was more domineering than the uncle Lin Ba Dao. Lin Ba Dao spit out another mouthful of blood and looked at Lin Hai grimly, but Lin Hai didn't care. Of course he could guess that Lin Fang's injury had nothing to do with his two brothers. To kill his son, Lin Hai still needs to take into account his brotherhood. Elders, let's continue the clan meeting. Lin Haipao waved his sleeves and returned to his seat, as if nothing had been done. Lin Hai, as the head of the family, you have further improved your cultivation and set an example. I believe that all the children of the Lin family will work hard to cultivate, and the purpose of this clan meeting has also been achieved. Let's all leave. The elder said faintly. With a smile, it is meaningless to continue the clan meeting at this moment. Elder, since that's the case, I'll retire first. Lin Feng bowed his hands to the elder and got up together with Lin Feng. Lin Hai, I would like to see how long you can protect this waste. Lin Howren said coldly when he saw that his goal had not been achieved. That's right, trash, shame of my Lin family. Lin Yun echoed, but when he saw Lin Hai's eyes swept over, he closed his mouth again. Xiao Feng, let's go. Lin Hai didn't want to talk to the other side anymore, but Lin Feng didn't leave. Instead, he turned around, raised his footsteps, and walked in the direction of Lin Yun. This scene made the crowd's expressions congeal. I don't know what Lin Feng wants to do. Lin Hai also looked at his son in surprise, only to see Lin Feng walking not far in front of Lin Yun, and then looking at Lin Yun and said, Lin Yun, you open your mouth and say I am a waste. I want to ask, if one day you find you worse than me, how did you get off the stage yourself? Are you dreaming? You bastard can compare to me. Lin Yun didn't expect that such a bastard Lin Feng would dare to talk to him like this, so he couldn't help sneering. Lin Feng's eyes flickered, then he chuckled and said indifferently, Lin Yun, I, Lin Feng, challenge you.